Hi guys! Today I'm going to do a little video. I don't do a lot of videos, but I popped to Lush Oxford Street. I have a massive haul. I haven't been down to London for quite a few years, but we were supposed to be going away somewhere else this week and that got cancelled, so me and Pete decided to just book up a little trip and go down to London for just for the night. I can't lie, the trip was mostly so that I could go to Lush Oxford Street. Pete perhaps wasn't aware of how long we would spend in the shop. We did end up being in there about 2 hours. He was very patient, bless him. Thought I'd just share with you a little haul video because it was easier than just like photographing it all. So I'll just show you what I bought. And this is the bag. This is only about half of what I bought and it's quite heavy. The very first thing that I bought when I went into the shop, mainly because it was right by the door and it caught my attention straight away, was the Experimenter bath bomb, which is so pretty. It's basically a big, like, hexagonal, is that right? It's huge anyway. It's a big bath bomb. It smells, supposedly all the sides smell differently. I mean, there's 4 different colours on it, and like they have a massive sink right by the door, and as soon as I entered they literally popped one of these in there and it started spinning around and it was so pretty. I just had to pick one up. It smells really, it's really hard to describe, but it's kind of almost like a spicy warm scent. It's in this one, but it doesn't say. Oh, it smells so nice though. Ooh. So the blue bit is kind of like minty almost. Oh. I think maybe that's like the Golden Slumbers, which they had upstairs, which is like a limited edition product. This might be the very first thing that I try, because this is amazing. So the second thing, well, I'm not sure what order I bought things in after that. It was kind of a blur. Just chucking things in the basket. I did get one of their little wheelie baskets. Second bath bomb that I picked up was Intergalactic, which is this big blue bath bomb with like, it's got yellow, white and pink all stuff in the middle, and it's really quite sparkly. You can't really see it on the video, I don't think, but yeah, it's quite pretty. I'm really looking forward to using this one. Oh, it smells so good. I can just tell already by the end of this video I'm going to have all kinds of stuff all over my nose. Oh, it's really minty. I mean, that's really the only kind of thing that I can smell. It's really like mentholy and minty, really refreshing. I think this is going to be one that I could really, like, I would love to use after a long day at work. Just something to really like perk you up, give you a nice lift. The third bath bomb, I mean, I did only pick up 3. The main one that I wanted after Experimenter was Lava Lamp, and I was really looking forward to getting that one. It's supposed to smell like, I can't remember if it was supposed to smell like chocolate orange or something, but it was supposed to be really, really good. And I was really looking forward to picking it up, and I got there and I couldn't find it anywhere, and I was really disappointed. So I went up to one of the lovely Lush ladies, because I think I ended up talking to all of them. She said they've actually discontinued that one for a minute because all the oil in it, which is supposed to like float on the top like supposed to look like a lava lamp, basically it's been staining people's baths. Like all the purple oil has just been like sticking to people's baths, and they've had quite a lot of complaints about it. So they've just taken it off the shelves for the minute, and they're going to, they will be like bringing it back. So I am going to be taking another trip to Lush Oxford Street at the end of August with my best friend Beth. I did speak to the lady and she said hopefully by then they should have it back on the shelves. So I'm really looking forward to trying that one. So the only other bath bomb that I picked up was Frozen, which I really didn't want to like because I kind of hate the film. Don't hate me, I just don't get it. But that's Frozen. I did expect this to smell kind of like Intergalactic. Like out of the 2 I expected this one to smell minty. I don't know why, just when you think of like Frozen you kind of think of like, just makes you think of like minty things, doesn't it? But it's actually really like floral. Oh, I think it's gone up my nose. It's really floral. It's not necessarily the kind of scent that I would normally go for, but it's really nice. Floral, like kind of piney kind of smell, which sounds horrible, but it's actually quite nice. Moving on from the bath bombs, I then went and looked at the bubble bars, and there are things that I'm definitely going to pick up next time, like Cherry Blossom, which is like kind of based on like the bubble ones that they do sometimes, like at Christmas they do like the magic wand. and it's basically just a stick with like supposed to look like two little cherry blossom flowers on it, and they smell amazing. They kind of smell like, if you're a big Lush fan you might have remembered, oh, what was it called? I want to say cherry bakewell, but I'm not sure if that was it. That's what it smelled like. It was like a bath melt, and it smelled like a cherry bakewell. It was so nice, and basically this bubble bar smells exactly like that. I didn't pick that up because I promised myself I would only get one of the bubble ones, because I'm not that keen on the format. I find like they tend to break off the stick a lot of the time. They're a bit trickier to use, but they just look so cute. I couldn't resist, and I knew that I wanted to pick up the Flamingo, which I did, which is here. Oh, I've just broken it. See, it's just bits falling off on the floor. Oh, it's so cute though. It's so cute. And I knew I was going to pick this up, so I said to myself, I'm not going to get cherry blossom as well, because I mean, I think these are like $5.95 each or something, which is quite a lot, so I'm going to get that one next time. But for now, I've just got myself the Flamingo. Oh, it smells exactly how you would expect. It's like really like sweet. It smells a bit like, I don't know if you remember Dib Dabs, like with the little like candy stick, and then you had the two different flavours of like powder, which sounds horrible, but they were really nice. And you just dip them in there. So it's like really sweet but quite sherbety. And I have seen videos of this as well. I've seen videos of most of these things, but I think like the outside's like a bubble bar, and then I think like there's an orange bit in the middle that's kind of like a bath bomb. It tends to like fizzle away, so I don't anticipate I'll get a lot of uses out of this, maybe 2, possibly 3, but I will be reviewing it, and it smells delightful. The second bubble bar that I bought was this Milky Bath. I think this is called Milky Bath. It's not the most exciting, but I really, really love those like milk bottle sweets that you get in like, it's not, I don't know if it's Haribo's or something. I really like the taste of those, and I was hoping that this would smell like, kind of like that. But it doesn't really smell like, I expected it to smell really milky and like really like sweet and stuff, but it doesn't really smell like that. I really like the design. I think it's so cute. If you are popping to Lush Oxford Street and you want to pick up like something for a friend or something, but you don't want to spend a lot of money, I think this is a really nice product, because this was only like £2.95 or something like that, and it was less than £3, and I just think it's so cute. It does smell a bit like generic bubble bath, a little bit. It's quite nice actually. It isn't how I expected it to smell, but I do think I'm going to quite like this one, and I like the fact it kind of looks like a big marshmallow. And the last bubble bar that I bought was Big Bang, which is amazing. Now, there's been quite a lot of hype around this one, and I know they keep selling out of it, but when I went, they literally just had a big basket full of them. I was quite surprised. I was kind of expecting like to get there and not be able to get this one, so I'm quite pleased that I picked it up. Ooh, it smells a bit like Dorothy, quite like lemony, quite sherbety, quite like citrusy, and really quite sweet. But there's something else. I don't know if it's like the Whoosh. It might be like the Whoosh shower jelly. So then I moved on to the bath oils. I didn't want to pick up too many because I haven't used these yet. And things like Butterball that are especially really like oily and really moisturising. I know a lot of people love them, but I don't get on with them. I don't like getting out of the bath and having like that greasy, like a greased up chicken kind of feeling. So I wasn't too sure if I'd like them, so I didn't want to get a whole load. I did actually only buy 4 of these. I thought I bought more. Firstly, we have Melting Marshmallow Moment, which is a little pink and yellow design. It's already melting. Oh no. Now, obviously because I was getting the train down to London and I had to bring all these back, I was a bit worried that they would all melt on the train because it was quite a hot day as well. So I did take one of my empty like beauty boxes. I took one of those to put them in. We did have a mini fridge in the hotel, so I kept them in there overnight just to ensure they wouldn't melt, and they did last the trip. So, but Marshmallow Moment, I'm not going to hold it because it's like already starting to melt. They did already do a bath melt in this, which I used. Really like it. It's like, basically it smells like marshmallows. It's really sweet, kind of like Snow Fairy. I can't really comment on the formula or anything because obviously I haven't used them yet, but I'm hoping they'll be like really nice and moisturising, but without that like greasy feeling that you can get from like products like Butterball. The second one that I picked up was Lime Pastel. Which is like a shimmery, it's basically like a little ball of green bath oil, and then it's got like a silver glitter on it. It's going everywhere. This is basically how I ended up when I'd walked around the shop. I literally had all kinds of crap all over my hands, so it's a good job that there's like a sink, or like 2 or 3 sinks on every floor, because you probably, if you're like me, you like really like to get in there and smell everything and touch everything, you're going to need to wash your hands about 5 times before you leave. Lime Pastel's like exactly how it's, you know, how you imagine it. It's really lime scented, really like fresh and zesty, something to like perk you up a bit. The one that I was most excited about, and which I'd seen quite a few posts about and I really wanted to pick up, and that one is Shark Infested Custard. Ooh, it's melting. Which is like a little yellow, looks like a lump of like, not congealed custard because that sounds gross, but it looks like a little ball of custard, and it's got a little, I think maybe it's seaweed, like dried seaweed or something, I'm not too sure, just sticking out of it like a shark fin. It's probably just for decoration. I can't imagine it doing a lot to your bath, but I'm a sucker for a nice design, so I'm really looking forward to that one. And it does smell like really sweet and like creamy, and I'm really looking forward to using it. I think I'm probably going to say that about every product, just as a warning, but yeah. The last one I bought, because as I said I didn't want to pick up a lot, I only bought the 4, is, this was I Am a Radiant Being or something, which is so cute. Feels a little more solid than the rest of them. Just like a little star, and as you can see there's like a lump of like raspberry or something in the middle. I can't really tell, like it's definitely something in the middle. Oh, it smells so good. At first I thought it smelled like the comforter, but now I'm at home I think it definitely smells like rose jam. It's got that really like Turkish delighty, fruity, deep scent to it, and I'm really looking forward to using that one again. Can't stop saying it, but I'm just so excited to use everything. One of the products I was most excited for, I really love Lush face masks. I always save up my pots, which doesn't take me that long because I use a lot of Lush products, but as you know, or you might not know, when you get 5 Lush empty pots, they will give you, if you take them into store, they'll give you a free face mask. Normally I go for the cupcake. Yeah, cupcake. Normally go for cupcake, which is basically like putting like a lot of chocolate in your face. It smells delicious, and it is really good for like oily skin, which I have, quite blemish prone. It's really good for like clearing your skin. Beth likes OT Fix, which I really wanted to try, but I don't really think it's quite aimed at my skin, so I haven't tried that one yet. They had, I think there was 4 new masks. Prince of Darkness, which was the one I was most excited about. It is named after Ozzy Osbourne, which obviously meant that I had to get it because I love him. I was even wearing my Ozzy Osbourne t-shirt like when I went to the store, and I was so excited. I'd saved up my pots, but unfortunately it's obviously proven to be quite popular because it was sold out. Like they had none. She checked in the fridge for me downstairs, she went upstairs to the back and she checked and she hadn't got any, and bless her, she was so sweet and so friendly, and she was like, oh, and you've even got the t-shirt on, and she was like, oh, I can't let you go without like at least giving you a sample, so she popped a little bit into your pots for me. So I'm going to try it, and then hopefully when I go back in August they will have it, and if I really like it, which I'm thinking I will because it's supposed to be quite like an exfoliating scrubby like face mask, which I tend to use quite a lot of like those kind of products because I said like my skin is really blemish prone, especially at the moment. I don't know if it's a hormonal thing, but anyway. So I'm going to try this. I haven't tried it yet. I can't remember what it smells like. It is just like literally black, which I'm hoping won't like stain my face. It smells a lot like it's either Cold Face or Dark Angels, the one that's like the scrub. It smells exactly like that. Kind of like aniseedy a little bit. I think there's probably each little pot is enough for one mask, I would say. So I'm going to try it and then like review it and let you know what I think. I did try one of Lush's scrubs the other day and I posted a review and I wasn't very keen on it. I've tried all of their scrubs now. I think my favourite was Acro Mirabilis. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it kind of smells like digestive biscuits. and I absolutely love that one. I tried the black one, which smelled like blackcurrant. I can't remember what it's called. But if I remember I'll caption the video. But it's basically like a big chunk of charcoal. It's got like charcoaly bits in it. It smells like blackcurrant. It smells amazing. I really like the smell. But like, I used it and it was so harsh. Like, I literally had scratches all over my arms and like my chest. It was just way too rough for me. I wasn't going to pick up another scrub because they had 2 new scrubs. They did a rub one, which they already do like a scrub version in a pot, but this is like a solid scrub. And I did smell that I wasn't that keen on the scent, so I left that one. But then, I can't remember what this is called. Rough with the Smooth was their other scrub, and I wasn't going to get one, but it smells exactly like Lord of Misrule, and I couldn't not get it because that is one of my favourite Lush scents. It looks quite cute, and it is, like, even feeling it, it feels quite buttery, so I'm hoping it won't be as harsh. I think it's more of like a sugar scrub than a salt scrub. I love the scent. It's so hard to describe. It's like herbally and a bit earthy, but quite sweet as well. It's got patchouli in it, which is probably why I like it, because I love anything with patchouli in it. I wasn't that fussed about the hair care section. I mean, they did have quite a lot of new hair care products, but I did pick up a couple of hair products. Love Big Shampoo. I know some people don't like it. It's quite weird. It's basically like a salty shampoo with big lumps of salt in it, and it can be a bit more hard to rinse out than like your normal shampoo, because obviously you've got to get all the lumps of salt out. I love what it does to my hair. It does give me like quite a light feeling, makes it more voluminous. So I picked up the new shampoo, which is Jersey Bounce. This, I'll just read what it says on top. Big hair with a whole lot of swing, egg, lemon, sea salt and linseed shampoo to give your hair new life. I was a little bit put off by the fact it's got egg in it, because I can imagine this being like, I don't know, a bit greasy perhaps, but obviously with all the protein it's really going to nourish your hair and like make it a bit stronger, which is probably something I need right now because I am in the process of growing my hair again. I'm quite surprised that this lasts so long. It might be because of the sea salt. Obviously with having egg in it, I thought maybe it'd be one of those products they have to use in like a couple of months, but this should last about a year really. Obviously I only bought the small one because I haven't tried it. They do a bigger size. I think this was about £6.50 for the little pot, and I just can't wait to try it. Just show you what it looks like. It doesn't look great. Not sure if you can see that. Oh, it smelled horrible in the shop. Like, I was really not looking forward to putting it on my hair. But then when I got it home, or like when I got back to the hotel, I smelled it, and it smells like lemon curd. The other hair care product that I bought is Sunny Day. I have wrapped a bit of cling film around this because I was worried. I mean, I love Lush's Tea Tree Toner. It's one of my favourite skincare products, but I have kind of stopped buying it because I do travel like back and forth like to Pete's house quite a lot, and I found like when I was packing this in my overnight bag, like 9 times out of 10 it would leak. So I just thought I'd wrap a bit of cling film around this just to stop that happening. But this is Sunny Day Anti-Static Hair Detangler. Now my hair, I mean, I have a lot of hair, it's quite thick, but it's so prone to frizz, especially in the summer. Like, if it's a really hot day and we get even like a hint of like rain or anything, it just goes poof, like literally massive. So I'm hoping this will like smooth my hair out a bit. But I actually used this as soon as I bought it. Like, just popped a bit on my hair before we went out for dinner, and it smells so nice. Now, Pete says that it smells like hay. He says it reminds him of the smell of hay. I'm not sure why, because it doesn't smell anything like that to me, but that's what he said. I mean, to me, it does say Sunny Violet spray on the front, and it does smell like Palmer Violets to me. I absolutely love it. I mean, I didn't notice that much of a difference. I've only used it like twice, and I hadn't done much in my hair like when I used it. So I think if I was going to like use it on freshly washed hair, it would probably look a bit better. But it smells really nice, and the scent stayed on my hair for ages. Like, I could literally smell it for the entire evening, and I put it on like the next morning as well, and I could smell it for most of the day, and I absolutely loved the smell. It did feel like it smoothed, like my hair felt a bit like smoother, but as I said, I haven't given this a proper try, so we'll be reviewing it properly. This I got Pete to buy me because he promised to buy me something when we went. Of course, it is the Lord of Misrule Shower Cream is just one of my favourite scents. It's got black pepper, patchouli and vanilla, so it's really sweet. And obviously this is a shower cream, so it's supposed to be more moisturising. I haven't used it enough yet to know, like, to give a proper opinion on it, so I'll be using this over the next few weeks, and this will probably be one of the first things that I do review because it just smells incredible. Onto the soaps. Now, I could have literally bought so many of the soaps. The first one that I picked up that I'd read a review about and I knew I was going to get was this one, which is Respect Your Elders. It's like a dark purple. Sorry, the lighting's gone really light. I'm not sure if you can actually see this, but it's basically a dark purple and it smells exactly like the comforter. It's so fruity and like really berry scented. Ooh, it's so fruity. Oh, I can already tell this is going to be one of my favourites. I'm just hoping that it lathers well, because I did try the sea vegetable soap, which is similar to this, where it's like kind of translucent, and I didn't find that lathered up very well. I do find that they're like creamy, like looking bars tend to lather a little bit better, so I'm hoping this lathers well because I absolutely adore the scent of it. I was going to pick up the Milky Bath, which I don't think it was the same scent as the Milky Bath Bubble Bar. It was more like creamy and it was only £2.95, so I was going to pick that one up because it's quite cheap and I did want to try it. But then I smelled another one and I knew, I mean, it is one of the more expensive ones. I think this was like £4 per 100 grams, but I knew I just had to have it because it smells incredible. And that is the Sea Salted Caramel. Now this has like lumps of salt on the like outer crust bit, so I'm expecting it to be a bit more exfoliating than a lot of the soaps. And then on the inside it's just like really creamy, but it smells delicious. It smells exactly how you would want it to smell. It does just smell like salted caramel, and I absolutely love salted caramel. So I'm so looking forward to using this, and because it is like so creamy, I'm expecting it to be really moisturising as well. They had a lot of new cosmetics. They do loads of lipsticks, which I promised myself I wouldn't even touch because I know if I went and looked at them properly I would end up buying like loads of them, and they're £13.50. They did a load of eyeshadow powders, like in little glass vials that look really cute. But anyway, the one that I picked up was one of their new eye jewels, which is £10 each, which I think is probably a little steep, but I could not resist the colour because it's exactly the kind of colour that I love. They're basically solid eyeshadows in like little triangle shapes, kind of like the pieces on a Trivial Pursuit board game, if you can remember that. But they're all in like metallic shades. You can apply them directly to your eye, but I'd probably say it would be better to maybe use a brush just to get it to apply a bit more smoothly. I haven't actually tried this, so I'm not sure if I'm going to like it. I have a bit of a worry that it might be a bit too creamy and it might just slide right off, but we'll have to see. I can't actually remember what the shade was called. It might have been Zealous. I think it was Zealous. And it's like a metallic bluey green shade. I will be reviewing this, so I'll probably, ooh, it's all over my fingers. I will be like posting swatches, but perhaps you can just tell from the colours that it's got on my fingers. But it's really intensely pigmented, because obviously it is more or less just a solid pigment. But I'm really hoping that these work nicely because it's such a nice colour. I did pick up something for my feet, and now I don't really take a lot of care of my feet, which I probably should, because working in retail obviously I'm on my feet all day, and as a consequence my feet are in quite bad shape. Pumice Power. It's like a pumice stone and a foot soap all in one, so it's supposed to like gently exfoliate your feet, which is definitely something I need right now, and I'm hoping this will like give me softer feet. That's something that's perhaps not the most exciting product, but definitely something I'm looking forward to trying. And that's it. So if you did enjoy this video, and please bear in mind that I will be posting reviews of all these things, so please, if you're not already, if you subscribe to my blog, I'll be posting all the reviews over there. If you enjoyed watching the video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because hopefully I will be posting more videos. I will be posting this video on my blog with a list of all the prices of the products and things like that, because obviously I can't remember them off the top of my head, but I will be posting that on my blog, so please subscribe to that as well, and thank you for watching. Bye!